പറയണ്ട എല്ലാരും. ഒന്ന് അടിച്ചു നോക്കിയേ. ഞാൻ കാണുന്നില്ല 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 പറയണ്ട എല്ലാരും.
Shriga, is everything ready? Shriga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are ready, sir.
Hello, Jose.
Shriga, is everything ready? Good evening. Shriga, we
Good
have
afternoon.
most of our students
Yes, sir.
already.
Yes, sir. We are ready, sir.
You can hear me, sir?
Yes.
Nati, sir, you can hear me?
Yes, very well. Can you hear me? Hello, Jose. Can you hear me?
Shriga, is everything ready? Good evening. Sometimes when the system, I can hear you very well. Most of our students
Yes, sir.
already.
Yes, sir.
You can see
We are ready,
Professor
sir.
Jacob, Professor Murali is there. You can hear me, sir? We are awaiting.
Yes.
Nati, sir, you can hear me? Harital.
Yes, very
Anytime now he
well.
will be
Can you hear
joining
me?
us.
Hello, Jose. Can you hear me? You can talk.
Shriga, is everything ready? Good evening. Sometimes when the system, I can hear you very well. Most of our students
Yes, sir.
already.
Yes, sir.
You can see
performed like
We are ready, sir.
excellently
Jacob,
yesterday.
Professor Murali
So,
is there. You can
today
hear me, sir?
also
We are
we can
awaiting.
Yes.
Nati, sir, you can hear me? Harital.
Yes, very
Anytime now he
well.
will be
Can you hear
joining
me?
us.
Hello, Jose.
They are the
Can you hear me?
strength.
You can talk.
Shriga, is everything ready? Sometimes when the system, webinar is concerned, most of our students
Yes, sir.
already.
Yes, sir.
You can see
performed like
We are ready, sir.
excellently
Jacob,
yesterday.
Professor Murali
So,
is there. We will
today
be
also
starting. We are awaiting today. Nati, sir, you can hear me? Harital.
Yes, very
Anytime now he
well.
will be
Can you hear
joining
me?
us. Welcome the guest.
Hello, Jose.
They are the then
Can you hear me?
strength.
You can.
I will be spending a few minutes to make some observation as the chair. Then Divya will be formally introducing the resource person. This will be followed by Dr. Harilal's lecture. That is the way we are going to conduct program. But there are no 5 minutes to
എല്ലാവരുടെ പ്രസന്റ് കേൾക്കണം കേട്ടോ. ഹരിലാൽ
welcome
ഹരിലാൽ
Dr. Harilal.
ഹരിലാൽ
Yeah.
വെൽക്കം ഹരിലാൽ വെൽക്കം.
Thank you. Yeah, good evening, sir. Yeah.
ജോണി സാർ
Yeah. Good evening, good evening, sir. Yeah, we'll start. I think we can start now.
Yeah. Yes, sir. It's 2 minutes to 4 o'clock.
Should we wait for 2 more minutes?
We have
Because,
around 60 people. 51.
yeah.
I think
Yes, sir. We'll wait for 2-3 minutes.
we can
Yeah.
start the proceedings.
Okay, we can start now, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, good evening, all. A very warm welcome to one and all present here. Today, we are entering to the second day of our webinar organized by KNRAL Center for Planning and Center State Financial Relation on the topic Globalization at Crossroads. Are we witnessing the end of multilateralism? So, let me invite our director, Dr. Johnny Johnson, for delivering welcome address. So, please.
A very good afternoon to all. Respected Speaker of the Day, Professor K. Harilal, our Joint Director, Dr. Matthew Kurian, Dr. Jose, Faculty Member, Dr. Jacob, Dr. Mulisa, and all the students and all the participants who are today present here. We are entering to the second day of the international webinar, which We have started since yesterday. And to make few observations, yesterday we had a very good participation from the students of KNRC as well as from a lot of participants from across the country. It was surprising to see that we had actually surpassed the limit set in this Google Meet, which is 100. And we had to live stream the program on YouTube. And I believe I heard that around 60 to 70 participants were present throughout in the YouTube also. So that shows that this topic is probably very important. At the same time, the importance of the speakers also has made so many people to come and participate in this particular webinar. So today also, we have got a very important speaker, Professor K.N. Harilal. Professor K.N. Harilal is presently the member Planning Board, Government of Kerala. He was also previously the professor of Mahatma Gandhi University and also the a very learned scholar who is very active in various seminars, webinars, and I think during this pandemic period we have seen him speaking at various webinars. So, and also moreover he is an expert since he is part of the planning board of Kerala, Government of Kerala. He has got more things to speak. Yesterday some of his questions also were very relevant because I think it was very nice of him to have come and participated yesterday in the webinar because it gave us a new strength actually because the entire yesterday's webinar got its importance in such a because both the speaker was supposed to come today, Professor Haidar also was present. In fact, the question and answer session was initiated by him. He asked two of very important pertinent questions yesterday and we got the answers also. So I think a person who is with this particular topic, who has been discussing this topic at length and various forums and all, you would have definitely have some views to share with us, maybe something different from what we heard yesterday. So I'm very grateful to you, sir, for having accepted our invitation and having participated yesterday also, as well as spending some time with us yesterday, as well as willing to kind of showing the willingness to come forward for today's session also. On behalf of all the participants, on behalf of the Mahatma Gandhi University, the entire K.N. Raj fraternity, I welcome you, sir, for this particular webinar. I need to welcome my colleagues, our Joint Director, Dr. Matthew Kurian, our Dr. Jose, who will be moderating this particular event today. Then Dr. Murli sir is there. He has been regularly giving us inputs with respect to who all should be invited for this particular program. So Dr. Murli sir is there with us. Dr. Jacob is there. My other colleagues, Mr. is there. And plus all the students of K.N. Raj Center. A special mention need to be given to them because they are the ones who have initiated this entire webinar, and they wanted this to be initiated a long time back, and finally we have come to a day where we have seen this materialized today. So I congratulate all the students of KNRC as well as I welcome
A series of events in 2007 at the hands of Donald Trump has done deep lasting damage to the UN system and the broader principles of multilateralism also. She mentions particularly the following: the withdrawal from Paris Agreement of the US on climate change, blocking the appointment of judges new progress mentioned by Bush across private premises of selected NGOs operating in human rights area. Let me conclude by once again quoting Brundtland. The best insurance policy for containing the dangers facing humanity today is to SG's student Divya, who will introduce formally our chief guest of today's webinar. Thank you all.
Hello.
Divya,
Yes, sir.
yeah, come on.
So we have Dr. K.N. Harilal, who is delivering the second day talk in the webinar on the crisis of multilateralism, being hosted by K.N. Raj Center, Mahatma Gandhi University. He is widely popular speaker in seminars and webinars connected to various issues related to Kerala. From its very beginning, Dr. Harilal has been intimately connected to the and program in Kerala. Currently, he is a member of Kerala State Planning Board. It is for the third time he is occupying that prestigious position. He is an associate fellow in Center for Development Studies, Trivandrum, for over a decade. Prior to moving to the Center for Development Studies, he was professor at the School of International Relations, Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala. He also contributed as a member on the external sector for 11th five-year plan and as a member for steering committee for 9th five-year plan. Dr. K.N. Harlal has published numerous papers on topics related to international trade, multilateralism, and trade barriers. Besides being a top class academician, Dr. Harlal is also a widely known social activist. Undoubtedly, Harlal sir is the most appropriate person for our webinar. So let us listen to his talk. Over to you, sir.
So, Professor Narutotti, shall I start now?
Yes, sir. Please do.
Yes, sir, you can start.
Good afternoon, everybody. Let me first of all thank Professor Johnny Johnson, Professor Jose, and of course, Professor Matthew Kurian, other faculty members, and students of KNRAD Center for inviting me to make this lecture. Underdeveloped countries are having quite advantage. Their labor intensive products, but in those areas, we have trade restrictions. International trade is free, but when it comes to products of interest to developing countries, like agricultural products, commodities, or textiles, clothing, other labor intensive products, international trade is not that open. Similarly, we know that international movement of people, it's not very free. International movement of capital is very, very free. Capital can come anywhere. To our stock markets, to any company they can come, but labor cannot move.
അച്ഛൻ ഒന്ന് വൈഫൈ ഓൺ ചെയ്യോ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യോ അവിടുത്തെ ആ വൈഫൈ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യോ അച്ഛന്റെ ഫോണില്?
Labor from the facts of it is irrelevant now because of the industries. And then this is true of commodities, this is true of trade and services also to a great extent now. And we know about capital movements. Capital movements also have become relatively much free over time. And because of this, in fact, the nation states aristocratic aspirations of people of their countries. The autonomy, the freedom to make independent policies have all gone because of multilateral negotiations. But earlier they had a major package for people, number of people, small enterprises suffering because of COVID policies. Can India do that? India doing that. In fact, many developing nations are not having that freedom, because if they cross the limits, then FIO investment will leave the country and the stock market will crash. The Indian currency will go down and there will be major problems. Because now we have followed a policy regime which is which works according to the advice of international agencies, one thing. Two, we have all these multilateral agreements. Three, on our own. This That's what multilateralism has done. That's what globalization has done to our countries. And that's what our extreme dependence on foreign institutional investment, portfolio investment has done to us. I'll come to this in some more detail a while later. I'll speak in terms of the very current developments in the Indian stock market. Before that, before I come to the money market, stock market, and the financial side, let me make some observations about the real side of the economy, about real trade. See, because of COVID-19, we are having some disruptions in the international system, international division of labor. Some ruptures have occurred, and because of the value chains, global value chains, global trade lines got broken. International trade, as Vishnu was saying yesterday, international trade had declined significantly. Now, this is a forced kind of isolation, relative isolation. In fact, now our finance minister was rightly